validation. You are your own validation. You do not need validation from any other external person or thing or anything. You must validate yourself. So that's what we're going to be talking about as I get ready for the day and do my makeup. So why are we taught to have outside approval, and how has that been working for you? I have my notes here on the side, so if I need some inspiration. How has outside validation been working for you? Let's just start there. For me, it has been awful because you need this validation and you'll never get it. So once you validate yourself, then you already have it, which means you'll just get more and more and more validation. So this is a part of the video game. I say life is kind of like a video game where we can just automatically win with validation. The day that you decide that only you can validate you, you really win the game of life. Okay, so let's start off with our first product here, Ultra HD Perfect Complexion. The day you decide you are the only one who validates you is the day your glow up becomes unstoppable. Compliments are nice, but they should never be your oxygen. You should be complimenting yourself first and foremost. And so when someone else compliments you, you're like, yeah, I already know. I already know I'm beautiful. I already know I'm amazing. I already know XYZ. Just give me the money. Okay? That's kind of the level we are going to get at today. Because you already fill yourself with that validation. When you validate yourself, you remove the power from others. That means a man's opinion can't shake you, social media likes can't define you, and your friend's approval doesn't control you. And this gives you absolute freedom to live the best life for you. You become unshakable, magnetic, and untouchable. Okay? So what would that look like for you if you just validate yourself? We're putting a little bit of this Ultra HD Perfect Complexion on this right here. Telling myself I'm beautiful every day. And then you just become more and more beautiful. Isn't that crazy? It's kind of crazy how to win the game of life. Okay, the power of self-compliments. Validation from men can be temporary and conditional. We don't like those two words. But compliments you give yourself last forever because they come from within. Every morning, tell yourself, I'm gorgeous, I'm valuable, I deserve the best, I am the prize. When this becomes your habit, no one can sell you short. No one. You walk into the world already validated. So what does that leave a man to offer you? Money, provision, and investment. Because if a man can't add to your life you already love, then what is he even there for? I have to plug in my computer. One moment. Kitty. What is he even there for? It's only going to get worse. So if you have not been seeing the results you wanted, just try this one little move and step. Okay, so I have added the Ultra HD Complexion. Love this stuff. 5 out of 5 star. One of my favorite products of 2025. Next, we're gonna just add some lip gloss here. And we'll be getting some other things out. Okay, I'm gonna do the white stick right here. And right here. And right here. And right there. Okay. And we are going to have, this is an eyeshadow stick. I just like to put right here. Right here. And right there. Do you see how it just forms this little shadow on the back of my eye? I really like these eyeshadow sticks. They are awesome. We're going to do some mascara. This is the Colossal Bubble. This stuff is really awesome. They're by Maybelline. Maybelline, New York. And I like to do the bottom eye as well. Also, to be in my feminine energy, I like to wear a lot of pinks. Pink is the color of self-love. Okay. Make sure you get all the way. Value over validation. When you value yourself, men can no longer dangle attention as a prize. Attention from a man is not a prize anymore. You already crowned yourself. Okay, so that's kind of where we have to start, is crowning ourselves. So you have a little crown. Crown yourself. Okay. Your value becomes the standard. You are the prize. You don't need his compliments. You need his contribution. Okay? And I think that is going to be a really big game changer for people looking for validation. Is to the next level here. Glow up affirmations. Say these daily. I am the only person who validates me. I give myself compliments I deserve. I am the prize a man adds to me. He doesn't define me. The only thing I expect from a man is investment, not validation. Okay, so if you guys have your journal, we're going to have some journaling exercises as well. I'm going to take this off. This is kind of hurting my head. Write 10 compliments to yourself in the mirror. Speak them out loudly until they feel real. And you can start by putting them in the comments below. Think of a time you waited for a man to validate your looks, body, or worth. How could you have given this a validation to yourself first? How? How can you really validate yourself first? Write it down in the comments below. Write a list of ways men can add to your life beyond words. Think financial support, acts of service, protection, and opportunities. How can these people add to you? because your cup is already full. How are they going to add more to your life? Okay, so here are the blushes. I'm going to go with a violet today. Okay, so we're also making sure we do our makeup every day and looking really, really pretty. Focusing on yourself, making sure that you are the prize. Okay, so here are the challenges that I'm going to put for you guys for the next 7 days. Let me just grab my water. Self-compliment ritual. Every morning, give yourself 3 compliments out loud. I am beautiful, I am amazing, I am spectacular. No validation chase. Stop fishing for compliments from men. No, do I look pretty? Texts, no postings for likes. Just post for really your business. All of your posts should be for your business. Tell yourself you look pretty in all of your outfits. Never text a man first, let them chase. If they stop texting you, then just pretend they died and go find another one. Shift the standard. When a man offers words, just smile. But when he offers money, well, actually, when he offers words, just say thank you. You don't need to smile. But when he offers money or investment, accept it, smile, be really, really happy, be really, really giddy. So, I would say, let's say, thank you, I know. Money or investment, smile big, and accept it fully. A woman who validates herself is unshakable. She doesn't need a man to tell her she's beautiful. She already knows. This leaves him with one role: to invest, to provide, to prove he deserves access to her value. If you are looking for a king, he already wants a queen that is completely good with herself first. He doesn't want someone to fix. He doesn't want, someone with no emotional maturity. He wants someone that's already like there. So you have to get yourself there by loving yourself and being obsessed with yourself and focusing on yourself, which is the fun part. Or else you're just gonna lose yourself in someone else, and then where does that go? Where does that go? Okay. Pretty, pretty. Keisha loved the rush she got when men complimented her. At brunch, at a club, on social media, she soaked it up like oxygen. But deep down, she was tired. Can anybody relate to Keisha? Can you guys relate? Are you tired? Tired of compliments? Also, just like having standards. Making sure your cup is full. Making sure you're obsessed with yourself. Because compliments never paid her bills, never committed to her, never gave her stability. One night, a man called her the most beautiful woman in the room. She smiled, then noticed he didn't even offer to like buy her a drink. That's when it hit her. Compliments are free. Value costs. From that day forward, Keisha stopped craving validation. She gave herself the compliment she wanted to hear and expected men to show their appreciation with action and not words. Soon she stopped entertaining smooth talkers and started attracting men who invested in her. That's when she learned value over validation. And it's okay to be mean too. It's okay to be mean to people that just give you compliments and they want more. Just be mean. Just be kind of cold. Just push back a little bit. Okay. Any questions? Put it in the comments below. Put it in. Here's my contour kit. Really like this e.l.f. contour kit. Okay. Using the beauty brush. I bought some more beauty brushes too. Okay. So I'm just going to do the white right here. And then we are doing the contour under the chin here. And wearing perfume to bed. That's one thing that I've done that was kind of new. Okay, I'm adding a little bit of contour right under the blush. Blending it in. Great. Okay. Next, I'm adding this like sparkly highlighter. You know, sometimes you seek validation, not just from men, but maybe from like a family member, from your boss, from just other people in your life. But you need to just validate yourself. This is gonna really, really change your whole outlook on life. It's really gonna help you win the game of life, like a lot faster. Validation in all areas of your life, for men or for women. You know, a lot of men are afraid of rejection, but if you validate yourself and know that you are a worthy person and you don't seek validation from women, I mean, it goes the exact same way. And you're going to become more confident and can kind of bounce back from the rest, you know? Looking good, looking good. And when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, then your life is good. I mean, this is just a total upward spiral you're going to have in your life when you validate yourself, when you focus on yourself, when you focus on being the prize. You just feel better. You feel a little bit more whole inside. Feel just better, you know? Okay. And I got some more neutral colors. They're on order. They should be here. I don't know. I stopped ordering stuff because Trump is doing something with the UPS, and I thought my packages were going to be a little bit late, so kind of stopped ordering for a while, but back on it. Back on it. So making sure that your nails are really nice and clean. taking care of yourself, grooming yourself, putting time and effort and energy into you, loving on yourself. If you keep a journal, journaling all of your validation, this can just be a really big game changer for a lot of you. With any insecurities or anxieties, just knowing like you're okay because you love you. And then when you love you, you become a magnet for other people to really love you. Okay? This was a really big game changer for me. And when people say things like that are kind of rude and kind of trying to put you down, you don't really care because you love yourself and you're not really hurt by other people because you don't allow them to hurt you. Because you're like, well, that's their belief. Like, their belief has nothing to do with me. And everyone's kind of just going through their own experience here on planet Earth. So sometimes it has absolutely nothing to do with you. And you don't have to take it personally. You don't have to, well, what do they mean by that? And you're just like, well, I love myself, so you don't really have to care what other people have to say. Just get the money. Just get the money. Okay? See, this is why I don't like I don't really like these magnetic eyelashes because look, they just go in a straight line. So I think we have to kind of chop them up a little bit. Okay. So you have to do your glow up from the inside out. It's not anything out there in the world that's going to help you glow up. It's you helping you glow up. Okay? And when you realize that, you're going to win the glow up game. We're having some difficulties here with my little eyelashes. What's going on? They were not. The magnet isn't working for some reason. You can kind of hear it click. Okay. So we might just kind of have to chop these up a little bit. The truth about a real glow up. Are you guys ready for the truth? Most women think that a glow up starts with a new body, new hair, new clothes, or a new car. And while those things are fun and can add to your confidence, they mean nothing if the inside hasn't changed, okay? So you gotta change on the inside first, which is great because that part is free. Okay, that part is free. That's just you sitting down and deciding, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna be confident. I'm gonna validate myself. I'm wonderful. I'm a prize. Okay, and then the spiritual part of it comes in. The new cars, the new clothes, the new hair, the kind of like new you, you know? But the inside really has to change first, or else you're just gonna lose all that new stuff. And we don't want to lose all that new stuff. We want to hold on to it because it has to be part of your identity. A real glow up begins in your mind and in your spirit. If you're still carrying insecurities, jealousy, desperation, or fear of being alone, no amount of designers or makeup will cover it, and the glow will not last. So, like as Paris Hilton said, stop being desperate. Okay, or just stop being poor and feel rich on the inside. Okay, and that is just a feeling of confidence, a feeling of wholeness. You're not broken anymore. You are complete. You are amazing. The women who truly radiate are the ones who've healed inside. Okay, so it has to do with the inside first, and then it's on the outside. So you can just be anywhere in your life and just decide to be healed. And this will definitely, people will notice. You're going to carry yourself differently. Your energy is going to be different. You're going to be feeling really good. You're going to be feeling different. Your vibe's going to be different. You're not going to put off like this desperate energy. You're going to put off confident energy. You're going to attract different. It's just going to be a whole different experience, but it starts with the inside. Okay? Okay, so I tried cutting these up to see if they will. They're okay. The woman who truly radiates are the ones who are healed inside. They build self-esteem, set standards, and carry themselves like luxury. Their energy announces, I am valuable. So it has to be your internal energy. Okay? That's why people, especially men, treat them like the prize, because it's the feeling, it's the vibes. It's the vibes. Emotional self-care is non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. Okay? Glow-ups aren't just physical, they're emotional. This is emotional. Validation is emotional. You have to control your emotions. Do not get emotionally attached to people that are bad for you. Emotionally attached to yourself and make yourself good for you. So you got to release the toxic attachments. I give you permission to release toxic attachments. Okay, so let's just cut the cords to any toxic attachments, any relationship that you're in that you have to go 50-50 or more. We're just going to cut the cord right here. Cut it out. And know that you are completely valuable and validated by yourself. Okay? You do not need that anymore. You need to let go of the bitterness and healing from old wounds instead of dragging them in to new relationships. Like, now is the time to heal. When you glow inside, it shows on the outside. Your walk changes, your voice changes, your energy changes, and that attracts everything that you deserve because we're all just energy. So when you come from a desperate energy, you are attracting a desperate life. But when you come from a validated energy, you have a validated life. It's just how it works. It's just the game. Why healing is high value. A high value woman isn't perfect, but she's whole. She's not begging for love or chasing attention because she already gives those things to herself. So, love, if you give it to yourself, then other people can also give it to you. And when she does enter a relationship, she brings peace and not chaos. But you want to have problems for him to solve. You don't want to be completely peaceful all the time. He needs to solve financial problems as well. So always test him with your car. Have a fake family member who's sick. Men invest in women who bring peace. Opportunities find women who radiate confidence. Glow up, stick when they're built from the inside out. Invalidation sticks when it's built from the inside out. Glow up affirmations. My glow up starts within. I release everything that dims my light. I'm emotionally whole and magnetic. My peace is valuable and I protect it. My validation is valuable and I protect it. Okay, let's see if we can get these eyelashes on. I broke them up in 3 parts. Okay. Looks better. Looks a little bit more even. Okay, so let's go into some journaling exercises. Who or what is dimming your glow right now? Write a goodbye letter to them or it. Okay, goodbye. It's time to say goodbye to anything dimming your glow. Because this is the glow up, is not the glow down. So you have to say goodbye to everything that was hurting your glow. Okay? Make a list of 5 emotional habits you want to release. Overthinking, jealousy, overgiving. Write what you will replace them with, because the best way to get over a bad habit is to replace it with something new. So let's talk about overthinking. Don't think about it at all. It's either they're giving you money or they're not. It's not, what do they mean? And da-da-da. If it's mixed signals, it's out. This is part of like the boundaries of validation. So it's either you're in or you're out. So there's no reason to overthink it. Jealousy comes from insecurity, which means that you are not validating yourself. You feel like you need more, so stop being jealous. You are the prize. You are the one. Everybody wants you. It's just, goodbye. Overgiving. So now you're going to become an over-receiver. So instead of overgiving for validation, you are going to receive. Receive as much as you possibly can. Become an over-receiver. So it's just kind of like opposite day, you know? You don't seek validation, you give yourself validation. You don't overthink. You just know either this man is paying to be in your life or he's not. Either this job is paying you well or it's not. Either your business is doing well or it's not. Like, it's just black and white. There's people are going to be jealous of you now. You were jealous before, and now they're jealous of you. Okay? And you are now an overreceiver. Describe in detail the version of you who glows from the inside out. That's a happy you. That's like a healed you. That's a complete you. That is the perfect you. How she thinks, speaks, and feels. She thinks she's the prize. She speaks like she's the prize. And you actually have to speak less because you're not like trying to convince people of your worth. I mean, just either they see your worth or they don't. And it has a reflection on their worth. And you feel great because you just give yourself everything that you need. Okay? So the glow up challenge is to detox. Block or mute one person who drains your energy. Peace ritual. Create a daily practice. Meditation, journaling, prayer, silence to center yourself and to really connect with your higher self. Upgrade energy. Do one activity this week that makes you truly radiate from within. Therapy, spa day, or simply resting without guilt. Jasmine's glow. Jasmine had the looks. Her hair was always laid, her outfits turned heads, and her makeup was flawless. But no matter how many men approached her, none of them stayed. Deep down, she felt insecure, jealous, and tired of pretending to be happy. One night, after crying over yet another man who disappeared, she looked in the mirror and whispered, "Why doesn't anyone stay?" That's when she realized the truth. She had been glowing on the outside, but crumbling on the inside. So Jasmine did something different. She started journaling every morning, took long walks without her phone, and cutting off men who only wanted to waste her time. She replaced club nights with therapy sessions and gossip with meditation. At first it felt lonely, but slowly Jasmine noticed a difference. She laughed more, she slept better, she looked in the mirror and saw peace. And soon enough, the men who came into her life treated her differently, with respect, consistency, and investment. Because Jasmine finally understood a real glow up doesn't start with a new look. It starts with new self-esteem. And once you glow from the inside, the outside cannot help but shine. An inside glow is what makes the outside stick. Heal first, shine forever. Okay, so I'm kind of ready for the day. I could put on a necklace, but I don't really feel like it. Making sure your makeup's done, making sure you brush your hair, and putting on a cute outfit every day is really going to help your validation because you have to look good. You have to look like you care. You have to look like you put in effort. You have to look like the prize. The prize takes a little work, so you have to focus on yourself and invest in yourself. And some of you are probably going to have to go shopping. Shopping's going to be a big part of your glow up, but we have to make sure that you are validated by yourself, for yourself, on the inside first. Okay? That is the most important part. Once you get that down, you're going to win so much in life. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.